but I can't fully hide. Give me something to help me escape. It smells like a freak.
Coming to you live from the Verge Studios in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, it is Verge of Sanity Radio.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome on a wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening. We are live here from the Verge Studios in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, housed deep within the bowels of the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. I am Lynn, alongside my co-hosts, my cohorts, my demented clan, as always. To my left-hand side is Frank.
Hi, everybody.
Next to him.
You sound like Mr. Bill.
Oh, no.
Next
to him is our buddy Jeff Cox.
Hey.
And then, as always, Jeff Porkchop.
Hello.
We had a wonderful last week at the Philly Tattoo Convention, which we'll get to that in just a little bit as well.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was definitely something a bit out of our wheelhouse, and we had a lot of fun doing it. We gave away some tickets, and we have some tickets to give away today as well. The hell, Frank?
Darth Vader is in my microphone.
So, aside from that, the song you heard before I actually started the show itself was from our buddies in Avatar. The song was called "Smells Like a Freak Show," and it's off of their first album, The Black Waltz. Head out and you can get that through iTunes, through the website Avatar Music, and or through obviously Google Music on any Android device. So. Let's real quick just kind of get everything out of the way. All the big announcements starting in a couple days, starting this week. You'll be able to hear us through it's Out of Your Head Radio, which is run by our buddy Adam Ginsberg, who we had a chance to meet and speak with at the Philly Tattoo Convention. So you'll be able to hear us through that website. Starting next Thursday, you'll be able to hear us as well through Spreaker.com, which is just another streaming service that is at our disposal. If you go to Spreaker, if you go on your Android or your Apple device, go to the App Store, type in Spreaker. It brings up an app for that particular site, and you listen to our show anywhere you are live. You don't have to be behind a computer screen anymore. You listen to the show whenever you please via your phone. Or even still online, just through Speaker.com and just search up Verge of Sanity Radio. Aside from that, when with Spreaker, you'll be able to hear us on iTunes. The show will be automatically uploaded to iTunes after every broadcast. And also next Saturday, we're back to a live video streaming show. So you have never seen Jeff or Frank's faces, and I do apologize for that. Once we do a live show, but with the live video show, we have a bit more, a lot more things that we can do and have fun with on a live streaming show. Especially with your idea. What are you staring at?
Didn't you hear that?
No,
there was a big loud bang.
I heard nothing. Well,
I thought we were getting raided.
You're not wearing your headphones though,
because we're in the bowels.
Yes, we're in the bowels of the broadcasting school. Yeah,
I'm al natural.
Ooh.
Speaking of
the way you like it.
and then so aside from all that, we have a couple things we can do with that.
So wait, I'm asking now. You're telling me I'm going to be more sexually harassed as people reach into my hairy sack?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's
We
what
can do that live via the
thought where that was
video
going.
broadcast in case nobody knows. And if you were not there at the tattoo convention, didn't have fun with us that day, we did play an interesting game called where you had to win tickets for a show. You had to reach into Pork Chop's hairy sack.
I got a hairy sack. And guess what's inside it?
I like
That'll
that.
be great for the video ratings. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, be fantastic.
I can't wait to see the pictures. I heard the first girl that reached in, her face is classic.
Oh yeah. Jeff showed me the picture. There are too many Jeffs associated with this show now.
Jeffries.
We're taking over.
So
My name is Jeff.
but they ended up the look on her face was either a look of just endearment or a look of terror, one of the two, as her hands deep inside of your hairy sack, and then she did not lose eye contact with you the entire time. So even as she's up elbow deep in your hairy sack,
That's right.
she did not lose eye contact. The fact that this conversation is awesome because it involves a hairy sack and it can be used so many ways.
It seems like she was really into Pork Chop's hairy sack.
She was.
No, the worst one was the guy that beat my hairy sack.
There was one. He went deep.
Yeah, he went in deep.
He did. He went deep.
Well, he
inside
had
your
to. That was the last pair of tickets. He had to go pretty
That's
deep to
right.
get
Yeah.
And
to
I
get them
missed all
tickets.
this. I was away with the wife for the weekend.
Yeah, I
so
know, right? You missed.
I should have come with you guys.
You
instead.
missed the hairy sack.
I didn't stay long. We went and did a Valentine's Day weekend ourselves. So you didn't miss me too much.
No, I didn't miss you too much then.
But
I would have liked to be
You
there
missed them.
for all the other antics that were going on.
Yeah.
well, I think my favorite guy was the one that reached in, got a business card, but as soon as we said we had to have his name, he was like, "No, never mind. I don't want it. Yeah, give it to somebody else. Thanks, guys," and he's walked away.
Yeah, just ran away. He was a vendor too, because I
Yep.
saw him.
Yeah,
Somebody has his name.
somebody's got his.
I hope.
somebody has a name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had to put something on a piece of paper.
Yeah,
somewhere.
exactly. Because he was like, nope, no. So we're walking around and going, is he like witness protection? Is he hiding from somebody? Because he flat refused to give us his real name.
He was gone. It was like he was gone as soon as
He
was
reached
there,
in the hairy sack
and then disappeared
and then just vanished.
into the hairy sack.
Yes, and he videotaped the whole thing. He
Yep.
self-videoed himself.
Yeah.
Reaching into the hairy sack.
He did, and now it's on some snuff website somewhere of him reaching into Pork Chop's hairy sack.
Yep.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
you
just
might-
realize that. I'm going to go on Pornhub.com, and there I'm going to be.
I was just going to say.
I'm surprised.
Say something along those lines. But I was going to
I
say
didn't even
Red
think of
too.
that.
It reminds me of the time where
RedTube.
It reminds me of a time I was using an online image software editing, and I uploaded a picture of Cuddles, and it was on the cloud for like 10 minutes or so for me to download it so I can have it, the edited version. Well, turns out like 365 people downloaded that image while it was uploaded.
Clown porn is quite popular.
It is.
and when they finish, it's confetti that sprays out.
Yes.
Didn't we discuss that as well? How we need to have? Oh yeah, because you had the balloon that was tied in a very
Yes.
provocative manner in
Yes.
between your legs,
Yes.
and we were discussing about how we need a cannon, to put there that shoots confetti out.
Yeah.
It
Shoot Skittles.
shoots Skittles.
Sour Skittles in my case.
Because that was the other thing is a cut. He walked around with. He had it was the rejects that made him. This gave you a balloon.
Yeah,
It wasn't in a shape
Yeah.
of anything, and
Me
then he
and-
just kind of twisted
I'd
it.
just like to say the rejects are known for making clown penises.
Oh yeah,
Because unfortunately at Clown Crawl they left a bunch at the boiler room, and when I came back I was assaulted by old women that were all tuned up with these clown penises.
Well, you see, Grin and Cuddles, they have a very special relationship where they trade balloons, all the time, used, unused.
yeah. But he was walking around with it in between his legs, very proud, and he was just walking. You're walking just random people at the convention, Which
What
is
would you do?
the same exact thing. But I think the one picture I got of you was when we were at, I think, the Steampunks Works booth, and you were just rubbing your nipples and just staring off in the distance, just rubbing your nipples.
Yeah, good time.
And I was pulling my phone out, like I'm just going to take this picture, and have him not realize I'm doing it, and it's still on my phone. It almost became my background for at least a day or so.
Good, as it should be.
It should, yes.
One thing on streaming, there's another little streaming service that we could look into.
Is there?
It's Systematic.
Okay.
It's Hydromatic. It's Podomatic. Have you looked into that at all?
Yeah, we went through Podomatic when the show first started, and we thoroughly enjoyed working with them.
Yeah.
And then we branched off into the Google Plus YouTube area, and we kind of stopped using Podomatic. But I might since we're going to be recording the show anyway,
You might as well throw it up there
for
too.
Out of My Head Radio. We'll throw it up on the Podomatic thing as well too, because it's relatively cheap. And I think the last time we were on there for the wrestling-based podcast when the whole thing first started, we got somewhere in the top like 20 in regards to ratings and listenership in that certain category. So that was actually pretty cool.
I want to get back to nipples. So as Porkchop was wandering around minding his own business, some woman with a large set of lungs, I'll say, came running up screaming, "Snapchat, Snapchat, Snapchat." I had no idea what it means. At the time, I just stood there, and she proceeded to
Snap
rub herself on me as she Snapchatted.
There you
Quite
go.
interesting. I just wish I could find that Snapchat. So if you're listening,
Yes.
please send me the link.
If
Thank
you're
you.
listening, call on in.
Call in.
Yeah, it only lasts 10 seconds though. The Snapchats.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're only 10 seconds or something like that. Screenshot.
The 10
Yeah.
the 10 seconds was good for me. I'll just like to say.
Snapchat is there's nothing good that comes from Snapchat.
There's
it's
not.
just it's
Yes, there is. The
horrible.
lady rubbed her nipples on me.
Well,
so
Hey,
Well, like if you're part of the Snapchat photo that involves that, then yes, good things can come of
there's
it.
nothing proper.
now
Nothing holy comes from Snapchat.
okay,
We'll
now,
put it that way.
now I understand the whole concept and why I was molested.
Yeah, because it's gone now. There's no
That's
no
exactly
worry
what
about it.
was.
Here, let me
I
see.
feel so
we'll get this
used.
quick thing out of the way. Our advertisements, so to speak.
What are we, pirates now?
Are we getting paid?
No, we're not. But it's for our buddies at Vape General, located in Burlington on High Street, across from Mr. Tattoo. They have over 100 flavors and new mods. Every week is a different special. I currently have the I Just kit, and my flavor is what's my flavor again? So yeah, what was it? Skyline. Yes, yeah, it tastes like orange cream creamsicles.
What's that got to do with the sky?
I have no clue.
Lucy in the sky with a lot of
With
jewelry on.
oranges. It's oranges.
And then we also, we have tickets to give away today. We have one pair of tickets for Under Oath, one pair of tickets for Bullet for My Valentine, and two pairs of tickets for Baby Metal. So that is what we're going to be doing today.
What do we got?
One pair of tickets for Under Oath, one pair of tickets for Bullet for My Valentine, and two pairs of tickets for Baby Metal.
All right.
Which we're going to be giving away obviously before the end of the show, we have those tickets to give away. So there was a story that broke recently. I'm going to kind of use this to kind of segue into a couple different things.
Ghostbusters?
No, I wish.
Oh.
But no. Well, the one story that broke, and it's actually a good story, is that Dean Snyder had posted a picture up on his Instagram. And it was him and his wife and a sound mixer and a producer, and he put under it, "We're going to hashtag Strangeland," and then he tweeted the picture with the caption of "The Strangeland sequel team is being built." So it looks like we're after it's been at least a decade or more.
I don't know, for at least a year now, Strangeland 2 has been talked about.
And so now at least we know it's officially, at least in some way, shape, or form, is actually happening.
Yeah, the first Strangeland I think was 1999.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
It's been a while.
It's been over a decade then.
Yeah.
But at Wizard World, we saw him at Wizard World, and he was talking Strangelands 2 then. And that was last year.
Well, I met him at Monster Mania years ago, and he signed my picture. Dear Lynn, Captain Howdy Lives, and I asked him if that they're doing a sequel, and he said they want to, but it was in the hands of I think Lionsgate or one of those.
I don't even understand why they haven't released a Blu-ray of that yet.
Neither do I. Like that's kind of weird.
I have a VHS copy of it if you want it.
No, I still have a VHS player.
So that was that that news. The other news that actually came out on the movie front was I was reading it this morning. I can't remember what the hell it was now. That Rob Zombie wants to do another Devil's Rejects film.
He just released an album, didn't he?
Yes, and the album again has in typical Rob Zombie fashion, it has the greatest
Warlocks, something involves warlocks.
Yeah, the album. I'm actually gonna pull the see if I can pull the name of it now. Yeah, it says the Electric Warlock Acid Witch Satanic Orgy Celebration Dispenser.
Yes.
So that
It's an easy one to remember.
it is.
Is that like Pez?
I mean, his last album. What was the last one? The Venomous Rat Regeneration Vendor or something like that. Like his album titles, I think he has a dartboard at his house with just random words on each space, and whatever space the darts land on, he puts those words in some formation to create an album title. Either that, or he just like fuck it, they're gonna buy it regardless of what I call it. So
Yeah, he just has a word generator.
yeah, exactly. It's on his iPhone.
How many words in the title this time?
It's
9. Okay, here we go.
I think he just throws a dictionary down the steps.
I think
that's a good idea.
I think the album or the song. I think the newest song is again has just as awesome of a title as the album itself. And okay, yeah, here's the album. The song is called "Well, Everyone Is Fucking on a UFO."
Wait, it's not out yet. You can pre-order.
Yeah,
You can pre-order,
it's open for
but
pre-order.
the new song I think has actually been premiered. The Zombie said, "Not since Hellbilly Deluxe have I spent this long of a time putting an album together, but it was worth it." And the album is due out on April 29th, and it's available for pre-order. So the song everyone is fucking on a UFO off of the album the Electric Warlock Witch Satanic or Acid Witch Satanic Orgy Celebration Dispenser.
Today, Junior.
Have you read some of these titles?
No,
A hearse overturns with the coffin bursting open. That's a song title.
that's a song. That's a sentence.
The
That is not a song title.
the hideous exhibition of a dedicated gore whore.
Ah.
Wait, here's the longest one.
Oh, great.
The age of the concentrated vampire, we all get high.
I was going to
Get your boots on. That's the end of rock and roll.
But I got high.
Oh,
I was going to be
he must got tired here
High.
in the bone pile. Then
Now
again, I
I'm
can't even
sucking
pronounce.
blood.
The hideous
I know why.
expeditions
Ah,
of a
man.
dedicated
Because I
gore
got high.
whore.
Because I got high.
Yes, you
Because
just
I got
repeated me.
high.
Thank you.
That's a good song name.
What was it?
That's a really good song name.
What song?
These
Oh,
gore whore.
the gore whore.
Yeah, that's a great song name.
Wait till we get
Wait,
three
wait,
Jeffs
there is
in the
there is
video.
one for, wait, there's
Jeff,
one for
Geoff,
us.
and Jeffrey.
There's one for us. Medication for the melancholy.
Yeah, that's for us, all right. But speaking of music,
I think this is a prank.
Kanye West, and for those who have not heard, is $53 million in debt, and he had asked Mark Zuckerberg to loan him $1 billion. So he's $52 or $53 million in debt, but he asked Mark Zuckerberg for somewhere along the lines
How
of
do you get that far in debt?
Ask MC Hammer. There was,
But eventually somebody's got to say, I think you're a big credit risk.
yeah.
I'm looking at your score, your credit score, and it's in the negative numbers.
So someone had ended up creating a GoFundMe page to help get Kanye out of his $52 million in debt. And as of right now, people have donated over $4,000.
Oh, I checked, it was 3,000 something.
Yep, over $4,000. And here is the
Wait, is it a GoFundMe page or a GoFuckMe page?
it's GoFundMe, but it should be called Go Fuck Yourself.
Yeah.
But right here, recently Kanye let us in on his personal struggle. He's $53 million in debt, and it doesn't look like he's going to get Mark Zuckerberg's help that he desperately needs. We must open our hearts and wallets for Kanye today. Sure, he is personally rich and can buy furs and houses for his family, but without our help, and the true genius of Kanye West can't be realized. As Kanye West has told us time and time again, he is the quote greatest living artist and greatest artist of all time. End quote.
He said rock star.
Oh
He
yeah.
did.
Greatest artist. Great artists need to be supported financially to achieve their full potential. To quote Mr. West, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now who's going to be me? Or now who's going to be?
See, I told you I heard booming.
Yeah, it's people like screaming in like the next studio, and it's coming through like it's coming through our mics.
I thought it was Frank.
Woohoo!
Now who's going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more? We must be the Medici family to Kanye. GoFundMe, let us unite. And there are just $5, $5, $5. I want to see.
Well, don't forget Kanye's. He's famous, as his fans say. He's going to help make Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even Pizza Hut.
Speaking of Paul McCartney, did you see he got denied at a Grammy after party?
Yes, he did. It was for
He was hosted by
Tyga. It was for Tyga.
by Tyga.
Yep.
Yeah, Tyga's Grammy party, and Paul McCartney was fucking denied.
Yep.
Like
I
that
heard
takes
about that.
some balls to tell Paul McCartney you can't come come to my party.
We're not big enough stars. Well,
So
anyway,
he got denied entrance.
Yeah,
Yes.
he got denied entry into a Grammy party.
I thought maybe he just got bumped for the Tyga party.
Oh no.
No.
It was Tyga's party, and he wasn't even allowed to enter.
Well, does Tyga know who Paul McCartney is?
He probably doesn't because Kanye West made him famous.
even Bow Wow
No, he didn't make
knows
him
who
famous. He's gonna
Kanye
make
West
him
is.
Oh yeah, he's going to make him famous. But real quick, before you read that thing, Kanye West went on a fantastic meltdown on SNL. I'm not sure if you heard the audio of this, but for whatever reason it was, he went batshit crazy, and you're in a TV studio.
Well, that happens when you go in debt. You get a little on edge.
So I mean,
So wouldn't the song "Gold Digger" be a song that Kanye wrote about himself at this point in time?
now it's about him. Yep. So here, real quick, it's a couple seconds. It's about 30 seconds long. But he obviously being in a TV studio, someone's going to be recording what you're saying. So here's the
Look at that shit. They took my fucking stage off of SNL without asking me. Now I'm gone. That Airtail shit, fake ass. Now I ain't gonna do this. Who's breaking the motherfucking internet? I've been through 6 years of this fucking shit. Let's get to it, bro. Get to it, bro. Are they fucking crazy? Bro, by 50%. Stanley Kruger. Apostle Paul. Fucking Picasso and Escobar.
he's saying that he is 50% more influential than Picasso, Apostle Paul, Escobar.
Does he know how to spell Escobar?
Probably not.
Probably not.
By 50% more influential than any other human being. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
Huh?
Don't fuck with me.
I don't think so.
50%, dead or alive. By 50% for the next 1,000 years.
So he's the most influential person for the next thousands of years by anybody dead or alive.
If you're considering the point of view of what not to do as a human being, then yeah, I'd say he's pretty influential.
Exactly. Yeah. Like when you want to look at it and go, I don't ever want to be that guy.
Yes.
What kind of drugs does he take?
I don't think he
Honestly.
takes any, because I think he firmly believes that he is the greatest, like that he is the gift to entertainment.
Yeah.
It's what happens when people tell you over and over
that
and
you're
over
amazing.
right. And eventually his yes people have brainwashed him to the point that now he's his own yes person.
Yeah. Like,
And he hired those people knowing that they were yes people.
like it's
Well, would you really hire no people?
Everybody needs a no person.
exactly. Well, it's like there's a story.
Probably his mom.
If you get a chance to hop on YouTube, I mean, obviously I can't tell the whole thing because it's a relatively long story. But there's a story. If you go on YouTube, type in Kevin Smith and Prince. He tells this really, really funny story about filming a documentary for Prince, and he realizes that he can't do it, and he's telling his Prince's manager that I can't do this, and he's like, I can't tell Prince no. And he's like, Kevin's like, well, why? Is it because Prince has lived in Prince world for so long that he'll ask for things like, it's 3 a.m. in Minnesota and I really want a camel. Go get me a camel. And we had to explain to Prince why it's 3 a.m. in Minnesota in January and you want a camel. That is not physically possible. And he doesn't understand why. And that's, I think, the Kanye syndrome now. That he has been living in this Kanye world for as long as he has been. And he created his homeless clothes. I'm not sure we saw the Kanye homeless clothes.
Well, he wanted to make homeless look good. So when he's homeless, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a preemptive strike.
Yes. Yeah.
So I know
the smartest thing that Kanye has ever done by far, and that's not saying much.
Next up should be the homeless hotel.
Yes.
All right, so you have some queued up on your phone.
Well, Pizza Hut of UK, they didn't.
I saw this.
They were not at all. There no sympathy for Kanye. Pizza Hut of UK tweeted, "Stop telling everyone you need dough and try kneading some dough. We got your CV today. You start at 9 a.m. tomorrow." And then they tweeted a little bit later, "We're sorry, Kanye. We can't accept this. Please give us a call." And it's a picture of probably the most gratuitous attempt at a resume I've ever seen in my life. But I wouldn't doubt if Kanye wrote it. Skills include rapping, fashion design, keeping straight face, being the greatest, album cover, rapping, fashion, making the best shoes ever, Glastonbury 2015, sit-ups and baggy pants. References God and Taylor Swift. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
He references God. Well, did you hear his lyric about Taylor Swift where he's like, about he made her famous.
Yeah, I heard about
the
that.
whole nine, and then Taylor wins her 10th Grammy.
Yeah,
and then she just basically just went up there without mentioning anybody's name, but everybody knew she was talking about Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye West is to music like KFC is to chicken. It's just, not. That was pretty good timing.
Thank you.
Not good at all. Not good for you. Nothing you want to consume. I like KFC too, but the Double Down, really? They should serve it with a Lipitor.
Yeah. I mean, well,
I don't even know what the Double Down is.
2 pieces of chicken, some cheese in the middle. That's the sandwich.
Yeah. There's no bun. There's no nothing. Well, did you ever hear Patton Oswalt's bit on the bowl?
I have not.
I think he called the KFC famous bowl. What was it? A sadness bowl in a depression cup, or something like that. And no, it was a sadness pile in a depression cup. And then he went on to talk about the double down thing. He's like, it's just 2 pieces of hot chicken and cheese. It's like KFC's way of saying, you love us so much, burn your fingers and show us that you love us. Because that's it. essentially it's what you're
Yeah.
going to do. You're going to grab
Yeah.
2 hot pieces of just freshly fried chicken.
Yeah, but
with
that's no different than Chick-fil-A because they give you that bag to spin in that heater for so long.
Oh Christ, yeah. Oh my God.
Now I want chicken.
Yeah, I know. Why is it that I don't want Chick-fil-A until it's Sunday?
Yeah, it's true.
It's I can go with a whole week without thinking about Chick-fil-A, and then one day I'll drive past them at work. I want Chick-fil-A. Fuck, it's Sunday.
On Sunday when you think about it, just go up to Columbus and go hit the coop.
Not the same. Not the same. That's why the one time that Bloodshed closed for rain, I was like deeply upset. Then I remembered that Chick-fil-A was open until 10 and I was gone.
I need my chicken.
That's exactly what I said. Chick-fil-A's open at 10 and I was like,
oh man. So yeah, Kanye is I mean, I can't really quite figure out the reasoning behind the
yes, it's obvious.
well, no,
everybody's talking about it just by him.
Oh yeah, just by
making
him
this crazy
saying
stuff.
I am $1 million in debt, and everybody's talking about my what?
It's like Britney shaving her head.
It's
like Britney shaving her head.
Oh yeah,
it was all for attention.
Look
at me.
My thing was I have seen people start GoFundMe pages for legitimate reasons, like Brian Heffron, the Blue Meanie, has a GoFundMe page because his mom passed away, and we do some.
That's
again
expensive.
We're all I've been friends with Brian for a number of years, so we do send our thoughts and good vibes and condolences to Brian and his family. But you see people posting stuff up for hospital bills or whatever, and they don't.
Then you get the people that ruin it by
and they don't make anything.
I want to go skydiving, and will you go fund me so I can jump out of a plane?
Yeah, because the people that really need the money don't make their limit, and then they have to settle with what they have. But I had a friend of mine who made a GoFundMe page because she wanted to buy Pop-Tarts, and she had no money for Pop-Tarts.
All right, it was funny the first time that anybody did it. Somebody made a GoFundMe page to make potato salad.
Yeah,
that was funny. He got a shitload of money and had a potato salad block party. It was great. Everybody, he donated some of the money to charity, and it was a good time. And made like a shitload of potato salad.
Yeah.
If you had homeless with potato salad, apparently, and that was funny. That was cool.
It was
the first time
because it wants a good use.
Yes,
but people posting up. I want a box of Pop-Tarts, and I can't. Really, you can't fucking scrounge together enough change in your fucking couch to go buy a box of Pop-Tarts.
Although GoFundMe is making fucking bank.
Oh, they are. Like I think to make money on GoFundMe page, you can't be serious. You can't have a serious.
Exactly,
right.
Because people aren't going to donate to that.
Yeah,
what I don't like is, and I've heard of this a lot, is people making GoFundMe pages for other people that have nothing to do with that person.
Yeah,
I've heard people that GoFundMe page, oh, this is great. Then they go to them and say, hey, can I get my money? Oh well,
exactly, yeah. So I think we here at Verge of Sanity Radio should start a GoFundMe page.
We should.
And it will be a GoFundMe page to build a rocket to put Kanye West in to shoot him into the sun.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Start a GoFundMe page to go to Exotica in November.
We should,
Yeah.
yes.
There we go.
Yeah, definitely.
Send us to the porn con.
You know what? And we'll, if you got a business or anything, we'll plug you.
Yeah, if you got a business, anybody's out there. Anybody has a business?
Yeah, we'll plug anybody at the porn con.
Yes.
Yes.
Got him.
I see what he did there.
Message.
How would you plug these?
But these what?
These nuts.
There you go.
But you have your Facebook fails ready to go, sir. So I'm going to let you do your thing.
Alrighty. And since we just had a nice holiday that's based on love and marriage, they go together like a horse and carriage. Let's visit those Facebook fails. These are social media fails, Twitter fails. So I begin to you with this one.
I'm
reading.
Confused. President's Day is a holiday for love?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's when Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. It was when the Virgin Andrew Jackson was pregnant with the baby George Washington. and then America
See
was
that?
born.
You can listen to Verge of Sanity Radio and you can learn stuff.
Shut up.
All right, a reading from the Book of Face.
This is the Book of Face.
We're assembling a crib from IKEA. Which option on their toll-free number gets you a marriage counselor? That's from Mommy Honesty. This is a reading from the prophet Amy Dillon. When my husband goes outside to investigate a strange noise, how long do I have to wait before unpausing the show that we were watching? Does anybody else face that? You ever try watching a show with somebody?
Yeah.
And they leave forever?
It's usually like potty breaks and stuff.
Yeah, but how come when you invite like 6 people over to a movie night or something and you pause the video, everybody's got to use the bathroom at the same damn time?
Uh-huh.
They can't like stagger it out a little bit.
They're
Or-
white and then they're ignorant motherfuckers like you.
Yes. Or they stagger it out and it's pause the movie, 15 seconds. Pause the movie, 15 seconds. How about you, Jeff? You look like you got something to say.
I guess
Or he
everybody
has to
just
go.
no. Everybody just wants to, you pause it. Everybody wants to go at the same time to not be ignorant. But then you do get the cases where everybody just keeps straggling in and out.
Oh, yeah.
And that would make a 2-hour movie last 6 hours. Fuck them.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
It's like you don't want to be that one guy that makes you pause the movie, but once it's already done, then everybody goes.
It almost makes it worth watching the movie on cable so you have commercial breaks. Because at least then you're watching something. Exactly. Here's one from C. Johnson King 5 on Twitter. Married sexting. I'm not wearing any underwear because you never put the laundry in the dryer like I asked you 100 flipping times.
Oh, my balls.
Yeah, that's probably what happened afterwards. This one is not Valentine's Day related at all.
So small.
Well, that kind of fits.
It does.
It fits a little bit. Human banana crashes council meeting. Hands out bananas and then splits.
Chip, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
See, that was a good time for the badum-tis.
That was, yeah.
I was gonna do that on the phone.
I had the wrong soundboard up and there you go.
Here's another one from Stella G. Maddox. Oh, God, I would hate to be your husband. My husband is on the roof, only a few inches away from an insurance claim that could completely change my life.
$10,000 funny home video.
Yeah, that's it. It's a romantic time. Very. Oh, we already read the Kanye West one. Here's another marriage texting one. Marriage is texting each other. Do we need anything from the grocery store? A bunch of times until one of you dies. True. And here's the last one. At least 10% of divorces could be avoided by buying a bigger blanket.
Thing sucks.
Exactly.
Do it live.
I had to finish the line.
You did.
That's
You did.
yeah. Hey, there. I don't have that small of a comforter.
You don't?
I don't. No. When I'm sleeping in the bed alone,
Right.
It's not that small of a comforter.
Yeah, exactly. When somebody else gets in there. Well, see, we went to a cabin this weekend in the nice 0-degree weather. Fortunately, we had a wood-burning stove, but I didn't know that air mattresses function as a heat sink. So it literally just sucks the heat out of your body and is the worst thing on the planet.
Yes.
So we took one of the blankets that we brought and we laid it across the air mattress, and that seemed to help a little bit. But we only had a smaller blanket over top of us to keep warm. Every hour or so, around the time where I needed to put another log on the fireplace to keep it running all night, the blanket was half covering me. I don't understand. It's like somebody knew I needed to wake up and keep us from freezing to death. It's like an angel.
Trust me. I've been living with mine for over 20 years. The blanket always disappears.
Especially when you need to put a log on the
No
fire.
matter where we are, whether it's at home, camping, in a cabin, away, the blanket always disappears.
It always gets at least 50% smaller.
Yeah.
Well, this blanket's great. This could cover a family of 5.
Yeah,
It's like a sock in a dryer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I have a king size comforter, and I usually wind up being half uncovered when I get up in the morning.
Yeah, gotta get a king size bed.
I got a king size bed.
Yeah, so you have to. Do you have to like roll over twice?
Yeah.
And is there the neutral zone in the center? Takes a day's journey to get the other side.
Yeah.
What? I don't do that.
So take a day's journey to get to the other side. Bet he's already sweaty too, panting. You think he already started?
He's halfway there and he's halfway done.
Yeah.
You said balls.
Our
man.
survey said.
You said
Mame.
balls.
Mama.
And
Mama.
then, of course, survey said.
Oh,
You heard about that lady, right?
Who was that?
I heard about her.
The lady who was on
Remind me.
the Family Feud.
Oh, the mom.
Yes.
Mama.
I saw
Mama.
that, yes. And all she did is say the same
Yeah.
2
Nana.
words over and over again.
Yeah. Nana. Na.
No.
And then
Na 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 na
And
na
they gave
na.
her
But
so
he
many
did-
chances that I'm sure the family on the other side was fuming.
oh yeah, like he gave her she's like, how about mother? And it's already there. And then by the end of it, she says the same thing again. It's like, how about mama? And she's like, fuck it, put it up there. And then it just comes up with the X. He's like, all right, we're done with this one now. And he's explaining, he's like, we at the show.
No, it's just the same 2 words. It was mama and nana.
Yeah.
And she just said it different ways.
Did she have a speech impediment?
No, she was.
No, she was legit. And then she said
Legitimately stupid.
yes. And then she got all mad because they said she was the dumbest contestant on Family Feud. But then when they asked her, can she prove who was the dumbest, if not her? Well, then she had no answer for that.
Oh yeah.
Just like she had no answer for mama, name.
Oh yeah, it was great. And then Steve, I love watching Family Feud bloopers and things like that, or not bloopers, but just the dumb answers people say. I watch them solely for Steve Harvey's reactions to the incredibly
I love
dumb
Steve Harvey.
answers.
I mean, some of the stuff that Steve Harvey does, I don't exactly agree with.
Yeah,
But he's hilarious on that show.
Yeah,
He is.
He is a great host on that show.
Oh, yeah.
Great
but
host.
my favorite one of all time will forever be Porcupine. Porcupine was my favorite.
My favorite moment on Family Feud with Steve Harvey was the Subway sandwich artist.
The Subway sandwich artist.
Subway sandwich artist on Family Feud. You gotta look that up sometime. It's impressive.
I gotta.
Or my favorite one was when the guy asked the question was, what don't you want to see when you go into the house? And
Naked
the guy
grandma.
screams, naked grandma.
I love that one.
And Steve,
It was an answer too.
And then
I think
Steve
it
was just like, Nick, huh? But no, it was occupant. What was the answer? And then he was like, yeah, Nick, grandma. And Steve's like, it's occupant. It's the guy it's the person inside the house.
Go ahead and tell yours because
it's-
yours is funny too.
Mine. Oh yeah, mine was it was name a word or phrase that follows the word pork, and the woman at
Roll.
Yeah, but the woman
No,
at the
it was a dude.
but the woman, the first one, she's loin, and Steve's like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, loin, Lion, loin. And then he's like, I'm glad you spelled it for me because I had no clue what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So he walks over to, I guess, her son, who's a rapper. I can't remember what his name was.
DJ Funky Fresh.
But he said they word or phrase that follows the word pork, and the dude goes, "You pine."
Yeah. I've seen that one. That's a good one.
And then it's the look on his face like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Porcupine."
And he gives him that chance to think about it first. He's like, what?
Steve Harvey on Family Feud is like watching Foghorn Leghorn cartoons.
It is, yes.
I say.
I ain't no
Now-
chicken boy.
now, son, you're digging yourself a hole, son. You're digging yourself a hole. You ain't that bright.
I think my there's a video. It's like an hour or so long, but it's like all like the dumbest game show answers ever. And one of my favorite ones that I was on this compilation. It was from Family Feud. But I think back when who was it? The dude used to Richard
Richard Dawson.
Yeah, Richard Dawson hosted it, and it was name another word to describe. I think it was a woman or your wife, whatever. And the dude just goes, "Bitch."
Oh,
And it was just like, and like his wife's like, "Yeah, good answer." I'm like, he just flat out called you a bitch on national television.
there's another one. There was two gentlemen. I forget what the question was, but it was something involving their wife or something, and neither one of
it was which of the seven dwarves describes your wife in bed, and they're both just like,
yeah, neither of them were
Just
answering
stood
that
there
question.
staring at each other.
and they're shaking their heads, and Steve just takes the card and just flips it, and he's just.
I'd like to see that whole episode.
Oh yeah, but my the one I actually liked the most was the guy question. Did you ever see the guy question where it was name something you do for sex?
I haven't seen that.
And
one.
it is he's like such a guy question, and there's like people that they'll was it they'll kill for it, they'll lie for it, they'll beg for it, they'll pay for it. And at the end of the day, we'll lay down our life for it. Because it was die, kill, pay, lie, and beg were the answers. But you got to the one, and the one dude's like, cry. And Steve leans and he goes, did you let the ladies influence your answer? And he's like, yeah. And he just like smacks him. He's like, this is a guy question. Isn't it? He's like, no woman wants some guy on top for just crying.
Yeah, there was one episode I saw with Steve Harvey, and the question was, name something that helps to put you in the mood. And, and one of the contestant was a woman. She was
Pickles.
She was a decent looking woman, and she blushed and she said adult films. And Steve Harvey, you could see that he got flushed by it too, and it actually came up as porno was one of the answers.
Oh, jeez. So, yeah, some of the answers on there make no sense at all, and some other times it's like they said that in different words.
I sit there and watch that show and say, I would love to meet those 100 people that they serve.
Yeah,
I would love to.
Actually,
I just sit in a room and observe them.
My favorite one.
If you put them all in a room, give them some typewriters, eventually you'll get Shakespeare.
Yeah. But my favorite one was one of my favorites.
Not a play, just the word Shakespeare.
Yes.
Was name something that gets passed around. And the first dude buzzed it in. He said a joint. and Steve just like looks at him, and then he's like, I'm not sure what 100 people you thought we were surveying in some mall across America, but I'm pretty sure none of them went, oh, an illegal drug. So he turns and he goes, you're gonna show me joint. And it was up on the fucking board.
It was number one too.
I think it was number one. No, I'm not sure it was number one, but I know it was like it was pretty high on the list. And then the woman answered the collection plate at church. And he's like, I like how he's gonna send us to hell, but you're trying to save us from going to hell.
Yeah.
So he asked him to show the plate, and it was less than the joint. Less people said the collection plate than said joint. And he gets real close to the microphone attached to the podium, and he just goes, it's less than the joint. We're all going to hell.
Yeah, it's well, they don't even pass them around anymore. They got them on big sticks anyway, so I don't even know.
This is the other thing. Was it dabbing or what the hell it is?
Dabbing?
Yeah.
Dabbing. Yeah, I heard about dabbing.
I've seen videos on Facebook. People like,
dabbing.
Yeah, I've seen Cam.
That's that dance where you go like this.
Yeah, I've seen Cam Newton dabbing. I saw him dabbing a lot, dabbing his tears away after that fucking game.
I just thought that was
poor bugger. So now it's time for one of my favorite bits of the show. We're going to do this. We're going to take a quick break. We're actually going to premiere a brand new song from our buddies in Drowning Pool. Put out the new album Hallelujah. You can get it via.
Did I ask them permission?
Huh?
Do I ask them permission?
I already did.
Good job.
And so.
Is that even English?
Did I ask the permission?
So
I understood you.
We suck at that. asking permission.
Oh yeah, we do. We're horrible
for
asking
everything.
permission for any music or anything.
I was gonna say, who are we supposed to ask?
So here,
Turning pole.
Oh.
and so here is the first. Greg got drunk. Greg woke up to find a large penis tattoo hanging down his leg, and he can't remember anything. At first, he said on a recent episode of British TV show Tattoo Fixers, he thought one of his friends had sketched the 10 by 2.5 inch veiny phallus with a Sharpie. He tried to scrape it off, and it bled instead. He came to the realization that it was a permanent tattoo. If you look up on this, if you look up on the big screen,
Impressive.
you will see a giant veiny tattoo. This fucking monitor.
You know, I have
Has
to
been-
say,
Did not need to see that.
after going to the tattoo convention, I must say that is actually some excellent line work.
Okay. I know there was a YouTube video where two girls passed out in a park, and people had Sharpies, and they all took turns drawing on
Oh
them.
my god, what
And
a
the girls
dick
were
move.
Covered.
He added the thigh climbing trouser snake, put his own equipment to shame. There's a happy ending. Sketch an artist on the show managed to slay the one-eyed monster, converting it into an Asian guardian lion. It's
Wait, what? What? I want to see the new tattoo.
I don't think it's on here.
Oh.
But yeah,
The penis was turned into a lion.
it was turned into a Asian guardian lion.
An Asian one-eyed guardian lion. He just put a mane on it. Let's be honest.
And some fangs.
Yeah, some fangs, a mane.
Yeah.
So it looks like mine now. So
There's got to be a picture of it somewhere.
There's got to be at some point. You know, there's going to be a picture put up. This.
Thank you, internet.
Yes. I'm not going to play the video, but has anybody seen the video of the T-Rex riding a horse and playing soccer?
I believe I have.
Yeah, it's. I'll post it on the page so anybody hasn't seen it
We
yet.
can make that happen. You know that, right?
We can.
We have the resources.
We do. We have the technology.
The only thing
we
don't
can't
have,
rebuild it.
Well, the only thing we don't have access to is a T-Rex costume.
Is
But
a
if you
T-Rex?
can get a T-Rex costume, I can make that happen.
Yes. That's yes. I want yes.
You
And
get
then we'll
that,
do
the T-Rex thing. It's just a blow-up costume from Spirit.
You get it.
You brought it up.
I don't have any money, so I was making him do it.
All right. This is. Remember, I told you guys a year or so ago. I told a story about a gentleman that was killed while having sex with a hornet's nest.
I think you told us that story last week.
Yeah, we discussed
Shows
that
Lynn's
recently.
concept of
Did
time.
we? Okay. Well, this one I think puts that to utter shame. Blake Warren, a 38-year-old, and this is Texas. For some reason, the fact that this is in Texas does not shock me a single bit. Blake Warren, a 38-year-old Travis County man, hospitalized due to serious injuries after he was attacked by a pit bull. Reportedly, the Travis County man was attempting to sexually abuse the stray dog near his home. According to witnesses, Warren, a longtime resident with documented mental health issues, was seen luring a stray dog into the backyard of his home using packaged meat. After successfully attracting the animal into his yard, Warren used the packaged meat to distract the pit bull as he sexually assaulted without giving his actions proper thought. He failed
To wipe?
The failed attempt to penetrate the animal went horribly wrong, and I saw Blake from the window of my kitchen speaking loudly to the dog, calling the dog sexy. First, I couldn't believe he was able to get the dog into his yard as peacefully as he did, but after he did, what he was doing to the poor animal is beyond imaginable. As the dog was eating some type of meat on the ground, Blake pulled down his pants and started penetrating it. All of a sudden, the dog violently attacked Blake, tearing off Blake's penis.
Oh, my balls!
I can hear the screams
No, not balls, penis.
of agony for that poor disturbed guy repeating in my head. I guess the dog got a little extra meat. I had to call the police after seeing that craziness. So this dude tried to rape a pit bull and instead got his dick chopped off.
Does anybody else see the stupidity in the previous statement?
What?
Tried to rape a pit bull?
Uh-huh.
Did anybody see the stupidity? Is it just
Yeah.
me?
No,
I just hear
okay.
words
We all
from
did, but remember, this is Texas.
Okay, all right.
That should be the
They
reason
do-
for
they-
anything. This
They
was
do
Texas.
things big in Texas.
They do.
I see your disgusting story.
And you raised me.
No, I check you. I don't raise you.
Okay, you
I'll
check
I
me,
check
okay.
you. I can't raise you because he got his penis ripped off by a pit
What
bull.
exactly are you checking?
Check means to match the bet. That's how that works.
Yes.
Well, this is from the New York Daily Times. A Florida woman was arrested for having sex with her dogs and taking selfies and posting the selfies. This that's not funny. Ashley Miller, 18, was charged with engaging in sexual activities with an animal after police found photos of her having sex with her pit bull hidden on her cell phone. At her grandmother's house, the 8-year-old put an advertisement in front of the news page. The 18-year-old coaxed her dog Two-Face into licking her vagina between 30 and 40 times over the past 5 years.
Oh, that's old. She used peanut butter or
Yep.
something.
Yep. She
Sorry.
told police, according to documents obtained by the smoking gun. So, America, stop having sex with dogs.
That's crazy.
So,
Please. For my sanity.
yes,
Thank you.
for all of our sanity here at Verge of Sanity.
Yes.
Yeah, if it's
You're pushing us to the fucking verge of sanity.
if it's that hard, there's prostitutes both genders.
Oh yeah.
It's a little harder to find the male prostitutes, but they're out there.
And
they're
and if you want to really have sex with an animal, there's furries out there.
Yeah, furries.
People
plenty of
dress
furries.
as animals.
Right, My Little Pony.
Yeah,
furries.
your bronies.
You can
There's
get
a blow up My Little Pony.
Yes,
sex
There
doll.
is.
blow up My Little Pony dolls now.
You could probably even get it used to blow up T-Rex too.
Yeah, you could use the blow up T-Rex.
Exactly. He has very tiny arms. He can't do it himself.
Whoa. The blow up T-Rex is a costume that you wear. So who's going to be in the costume? Mr. Cox.
Not me, I can tell you that.
It was your idea.
Easy.
My arms are too long to be in a T-Rex costume.
Your arms don't get used.
All right, and then finally, this actually just pisses me off.
I heard
What,
about
more
this.
than
Yeah.
more than a guy having a sex with dog?
Yeah, it does. A young dolphin died as the beachgoers took it from the sea to pose for photographs with it. Huge crowds gathered around a small animal on the beach resort at Santa Teresa in Argentina after one man picked it up, but it appears it quickly overheated and died while out of the water. It was still being passed around by the beachgoers after its death. It was later discarded in the sand. The dolphin was from La Plata, known as the Franciscana variety, found off the coast of Argentina, Uruguay, and Brazil. It's considered a vulnerable species. There are only about 30,000 left in the world. The Argentine Wildlife Foundation later issued a reminder to the public of the mammal's extreme vulnerability, hoping they'll prevent such a sad event again.
I hope everybody featured in the pictures gets some sort of animal abuse charge.
So do I,
Yeah.
because it's and again, there's a still shot picture here from someone who's taking a video of them passing around this dolphin, and don't be assholes. These they need the water to survive. I mean, I go fishing. If I catch a fish, it's out of the water for less than 30 seconds. And then it's right back in again. Because I'm not an asshole that's going to fucking keep it out of the water for a long period of time. But especially the dolphin, animals from out in the ocean are a bit more vulnerable to it than a freshwater fish is. Especially this type of dolphin, apparently, its skin can soak in the heat and it'll basically just suck all the moisture out of its skin within seconds, and that's what happens. So fuck everybody in this picture that essentially killed this animal.
You know how many people rage when you use the word dolphin and fish in the same sentence?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
All their heads exploded simultaneously.
I know. That was that boom that Jeff heard.
Yeah.
That was. Dude, they're still being loud as shit in that next room over there.
They're allowed in the other studios, but I can't hear it on the microphone, so I think we're all right.
Okay. Yeah, because it was at one time I could hear it like in my
Yeah,
headphones.
They've calmed down.
Yeah, so I'm
They may have moved over to the other studio.
going to talk to what's his name in the office there and be like, yeah, can you?
Well, it seems that there's like a hole in the wall there, and I think that goes right into the other studio.
It probably does. So if you're over there, shut the fuck up. So,
Well, I did see the one guy walk by and be surprised at looking here.
oh well, there's somebody here. Yeah, what's this? Oh yeah, I saw that picture. That's horrible.
What are you talking about?
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a brief break at the hour mark here. We're going to come back with a couple other things to discuss, and then we're going to be giving away a pair of tickets. At least we'll do one pair of tickets for Bullet for Valentine today, and we'll save the Under Oath tickets for next week.
And as discussed earlier, this is the time to go to the potty.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. This the potty break time. You're going to take one. This is the again brand new song from our buddies over at Drowning Pool. They are actually, I believe they're going to be on a couple of the summer festivals. I mean, unfortunately, what the hell? That's not what I wanted to play. Go away. So, unfortunately, since there's no Mayhem Fest like that, they won't be on one of those. But I have high hopes they'll be on Rock Allegiance or whatever festival comes to the area again. But this is one of the brand new songs off the album. The song is called All Saints Day. And again, the album is called Hallelujah. It is our buddies in Drowning Pool. We'll be back in just a little bit here on Verge of Sanity Radio. Check it out. Brand new Drowning Pool for you.
Look at my face. Cut out your soul just despite your faith. Despite your faith. Despite your faith. We're all sinners, is all they say. We're all sinners, all they say. We're all sinners, all they say. We're all sinners, so let us pray. We're all sinners, all they say. We're all sinners, all they say. We're all sinners, and all saints.
Welcome back. That was again brand new Drowning Pool. The album is called Hallelujah. The song was called All Saints Day. You can get the album via iTunes, Amazon, anywhere music sold, or you can go to drowningpool.com and get the information for the album there, and find out the tour schedule as well. So,
For a second there, I was like, I can't hear. Oh, I ain't got my headphones on.
way to go, sir. So we got
that was a good song.
it was.
I hope the rest of the album's good too.
It actually is. I listened to the whole album when I was at work. I downloaded it when I was at work, and then it was a relatively slow day, so I was sitting listening to the entire album in my work truck, and it's a really good album. I thoroughly enjoy it. So real quick before we get into anything else, I do have to send a congratulatory message out. Say congrats to everybody. Drake Wirtz, Drake Younger from CZW. Well, now he's a official for the WWE, but he was inducted into the CZW Hall of Fame Saturday, and Jeff was there, saw the event, saw the whole thing go down. So yeah, congrats to him. Congrats to who got inducted WSU wise. Who was the got inducted?
Alicia,
yes. So congrats to both of them. That was awesome.
Who apparently has taken very good care of herself.
Has she?
Yes, because she slimmed down and looked quite well and ready to actually look like she actually got in the ring.
Now, if you did miss the show, you can go to streamccw.com and actually watch it now. And it's what, $9.99 or something like that, or
$9.99,
whatever price it is. That
$9.99.
Whatever price it is. But Matt Tremont ended up retaining the world title. TV Ready, Black Jeans, and Pepper Parks retained the tag team titles. And Joey Janela, I thought he was gone. I thought Janela got fired or whatever it was.
No, there's you have to know the rules now because I talked to DJ.
Okay.
Joey Janela was in a loser leave town match at Dojo Wars.
Okay.
So he had to leave Blackwood, New Jersey, not Voorhees, New Jersey. I did get the clarification before the match happened.
I like that.
And if you watch Periscope, every time Janela's on there, when somebody says, Joey, where are you? He says, I'm out of town.
I'm out of town.
That is his answer.
And then the next event will be March 26th, which we will not be in town for. We're going to be out of the area. But
as usual, we'll be in the front row.
And that will be, so far, Jonathan Gresham and Mike Bailey, AR Fox versus B-Boy, and then Masada versus Sami Callihan.
The returning B-Boy.
Yes, the returning B-Boy. And that, of course, that takes place March 26th at the Flyer Skate Zone, 601 Laurel Oak Road in Voorhees, New Jersey. And if you can't be there in person, you can go to streamczw.com and watch it live via the stream. So that's all the information for that. And then this Sunday is Fastlane is this Sunday?
Yes.
And there's a bunch of matches announced for that. Where's my website here? So the matches, I don't know what matches are even announced for Fastlane, except for the triple threat, Reigns, Ambrose, and Lesnar. Let's see, where's the no list for the pay-per-view here in regards to the matches? Well, in regards to the main event, I don't think they're going to have Reigns win. And as much as I want a guy like Ambrose to come through and win that match, I don't think he's going to. But that's about it. That's honestly the only match that I actually care about on the bill is that match, because it features a guy that I've known for a long, long time. But this I can bring up now because there's been absolutely no information. There's been no rumors in regards to who The Undertaker will face at WrestleMania 32. But apparently his opponent has been decided upon, and it is not John Cena, Kevin Owens, Brock Lesnar, or Braun Strowman. Apparently the person that they want him to wrestle at WrestleMania is not even on the roster at the moment. And I can't figure who it is. Do you think it could be somebody from down NXT? Because technically they're not on the WWE roster because they don't acknowledge that they're WWE superstars. They're NXT guys. If it is
Don't
somebody from
forget the
NXT,
Japanese guys coming in.
yeah. But if it is somebody from
I have the
NXT,
list of the Fastlane matches if you're interested.
okay, yeah. Rated it off.
As you said,
That triple threat match.
yeah. Wait, now, oh, you got to be kidding me. They send up the nice little messages. Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship.
Part
match.
11.
Charlotte versus Brie Bella.
Who's leaving the company?
Yeah, yes. Apparently, she announced
Like Sunday or something like, or
well,
in
she's
summer
going
or
to
something like that.
retire. But apparently, I just read breaking news that WWE is trying to get Daniel Bryan to stay in a non-wrestling role.
Yeah.
Big Show, Kane, and Ryback versus the Wyatts, 6-man tag.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch versus Naomi and Tamina. Kalisto versus Albert Del Rio, United States Championship.
Which is Donald Trump's worst nightmare. Two Mexicans fighting over a U.S. title.
Jericho will take on AJ Styles.
That's okay.
And that seems to be all they got.
That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure who Taker is gonna face. I mean, I like the first guy I went to was Sting, but Sting technically is on the roster. He just got banged up pretty bad, Night of Champions, and he hasn't been seen. Aside from that, I don't know who else they could unless it's somebody like fucking Goldberg that they pull in or somebody from that NXT. So I guess we kind of have to wait till after Fastlane because that's apparently when the whole thing's going to go down. So here's what I want to.
Who's the other guy? Oh, is it Machine Gun? Isn't he around?
Machine Gun? Oh,
part of Bullet Club?
Not yet. No.
No, it's the other guy. Then the guy that was there.
Yeah, Luke Gallows.
Yeah, Luke Gallows.
I don't think he's there because they just finished up the commitments in Japan, and then they were leaving. But I don't think it'd be Luke Gallows.
Machine Gun was the one was held up. Luke Gallows is supposedly there.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Samoa Joe's coming up.
That'd be interesting if it was Joe. So here's what I want to do. I want to give away a pair of these tickets. So if anybody is listening live right now, give us a call, 856-330-4749. Again, it's 856-330-4749. And while we're waiting for your call to come in, I want to do my other favorite segment here. There we go. I can't figure out why Mozilla is working worse than Explorer has ever done on this.
That's it?
Huh?
That's it?
What?
Just tickets?
Yes.
No game?
No game?
No game? Just tickets? Free tickets? No game?
Shut up, Frank. Yes, we'll play a game. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet.
Oh, we play a game.
But I'm not sure what game we're going to play yet. We'll think of something for people to do to win these tickets.
Apparently, we've lost our minds since the tattoo convention.
Why is that?
What the heck was that?
All right. Wait a minute. Who said I ever had a mind?
Yeah, no one.
Easy.
It was gone for a long time.
This is how I
I'm
know
mulling.
him to be on a regular basis.
Yeah. This fucking mic, man, it's not staying up for me.
That's something you say a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
No ticky, no shirts.
So let's see. On this day,
is anybody even watching the phone lines in case somebody actually does call in?
Are you watching the phone line? Still watching the phone line.
Okay.
In 1964, a British company shipped a half a ton of Beatles wigs to the U.S. An American reporter later asked John Lennon, "How do you feel about teenagers imitating you with Beatles wigs?" John replied, "They're not intimidating us because we don't wear Beatles wigs." So it was the bit. They're not intimidating us. We don't wear Beatles
Wait,
wigs.
who's that?
It was John Lennon was asked
Did
that.
Kanye West make him?
Probably. Working at Abbey Road Studios in London, the Beatles recorded a new John Lennon song, "You're Going to Lose That Girl," in 2 takes, and the track was released on the Help album. Let's see if we can go a little bit later into the year, later years. 1992, during their Use Your Illusion tour, Guns N' Roses played for the first of 3 nights at the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan. The 55,000-seat baseball stadium is the largest concert hall in Japan. And then finally, I gotta bring this up. God damn it! 2014, David Bowie was named Best British Male at the Brit Awards in London, although he was not there in person to collect the award. Arctic Monkeys won both Best Group and Best Album for the third time. The first act was to achieve that milestone. Ellie Goulding won Best British Female, while pop act One Direction were honored for their global success for the second year running. Bowie's prize came at the expense of four much younger hopefuls: Jake Bugg, Tom Odell, John Newman, and Mercury Prize winner James Blake. Birthdays today. 1948, born this day, Black Sabbath guitarist Tony Iommi. Let's see here. Daniel Adair, drummer with Three Doors Down, was born today, 1975. Henry Samuel, singer-songwriter, Seal, was born there in 1963. And Prince Mark Dean, rapper with the Fat Boys, who had 1988 UK number 2 with a Wipeout, was born today, 1960. So those are your birthdays. That is this day in music. And now we'll go head off to music news. So let's pull up our music news here. Frank, you have something that you're looking up over there? Something to read?
Well, it's not music news, but it's some asshole news.
Okay.
And then I got a little movie news.
Ooh, movie news.
It seems here that an Australian charity organization, minus 18, planned on throwing a small formal for teams in Victoria who are same-sex attracted and gender diverse, which is an excellent cause, I think.
Yeah.
The idea behind this was to give the students who didn't necessarily fit the norm a chance to have a prom night where they feel safe to be themselves. The event description says it best. Imagine being told by your school that the clothes you feel comfortable wearing to a formal aren't considered normal or don't conform to a dress code. Imagine not being allowed to take a partner of the same sex or being too afraid to attend together. It's a sucky reality for gender diverse same-sex students all over Australia. So that's why the same-sex diverse formal, that's what it was all about. It was a great idea, but the people at Stop Safe Schools said it sounds like a great idea. The people at Stop Safe Schools said it sounds like a great idea, but a local conservative group did not think so. It would seem that this group, which is literally called Stop Safe Schools, has the most dour logo possible and has no idea what the meaning of irony is. The lovely group of people who seemed intent on shielding their children from all that is good in the world like rainbows decided that it was their duty to stop such a blatantly open and accepting prom night. So they asked everyone to buy up all the tickets and not show up. Then it would have to be canceled, right? So they tried that, and they did buy all the tickets, or at least a lot of them. And then Mika Scott, chief executive of Minus 18, told The Age that they suspect the Stop Safe Schools group brought all the cheaper early bird tickets. He said the purpose of those was to provide young people with an opportunity to get a cheap option, but unfortunately, it looks like they were all snapped up. Fortunately, this inspired people to donate to the formal on a crowdfunding site, which it was being used what it was for, and they reached $45,000 of their $1,500 goal. So instead of being canceled, the formal will go on as planned, and thanks to the people who tried to have it canceled, their non-refundable donation of tickets, it will go on for free. So they tried to buy all the tickets and ended up helping everybody go for free.
They helped the cause that they wanted to stop.
They helped the cause that they wanted to stop. And everybody knows that this past weekend, that wonderful, wholesome, glorious movie that we all saw, I think, I don't know. Well,
I saw it.
Like half of us saw it. and we definitely loved it. Deadpool came out this weekend. And it was glorious. Just touch my face in the morning, baby.
Yeah, haven't seen it yet, but I plan on it.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
It's good.
Well, this story doesn't have any spoilers or anything, so don't worry about that. No! It's not even really about the movie. And actually, the Deadpool movie, it's hard to spoil.
It is.
It's hard to spoil.
That's because the kids want to go see it, can't because they're not old enough yet.
Yeah. All the kids who would spoil it.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Deadpool, there's no spoilers because the little bastards didn't go.
Yep. After Deadpool's massive success in the box office, it looks like everyone wants the Merc with the Mouth to go on and host Saturday Night Live.
I want it so goddamn bad to happen.
The internet created a petition that has 26,000 signatures, and they want the comic book hero Deadpool, not the actor Ryan Reynolds. Yes, Ryan Reynolds.
You
To
trying
show
to
up
do your
on
Elmer
Deadpool.
Fudd
Yes.
impression there?
Ryan Reynolds.
What's his name again?
Fucker in the fucking tag.
It's
And his name is
it-
John C.
Ryan Reynolds.
Shh. I'm hunting Ryan Reynolds. The petition written by Deadpool oh geez, now I'm totally screwed.
This is the end of the episode.
The petition was written by a Deadpool fan, and he hasn't watched an episode of SNL in years, and he said he couldn't stomach it. So he wants Deadpool to go on and make SNL better again. The petition I'm talking about seeks 35,000 signatures total, but even hopeful fans' TV wishes aren't usually fulfilled.
And it's up to how many now?
They have 26,000. They want 35,000.
Oh, so come on, 9,000 more signatures.
But they're saying that there's little chance that Deadpool will actually get onto SNL. But I'd love to see it. I think
So would I. It'd be great, in my opinion.
I think if Ryan Reynolds catches wind of this, that we'll actually might see it. Who knows? Ryan Reynolds has done amazing things, like stealing the Deadpool costume.
That story is my favorite. You know, Batman. Was it Ben Affleck?
Yes,
He's
Ben
like, "Can I
Affleck.
have the costume?" Well, for $100,000, you can have it. Well, I'll just take a picture. fucking Ryan Reynolds. I just took the fucking costume.
Yeah, I've been waiting 11
I'm waiting
years
for
the
10
movie.
years for this movie to come out. I'm taking the goddamn costume.
Apparently, he just like started to walk off with it, and they were like, "Hey, don't you want help taking it off?" And, no, he was still in the costume, just walked off. We have one more
all right,
short.
cool. One more
shorty.
thing. All right.
Looks like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We have the first still of it, which is it's a silhouette, and we all have our favorite Guardians of the Galaxy. But it looks like Groot is still little Groot, so we're not sure if Vin Diesel will still be voicing it. But who will see? I'd love to see Vin Diesel voice Groot in a falsetto. That'd be great.
So would
I am Groot.
So yeah, we got one still for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I personally cannot wait for that movie. I think it's going to be great.
Oh yeah. So here is a bit of our music news thing. We have first things first. Metallica is reissuing early albums, releasing unseen releasing unseen Cliff Burton footage. A while back, Metallica announced they're planning to reissue their back catalog with remastered sound and bonus content. Now the band has revealed that the first of the issues will be Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning, which will drop in April 2016. Each box set comes with a remastered CD a remastered CD on album on CD and vinyl, a shitload of demos, rough mixes, 3 or 4 live shows, and previously unreleased concert DVDs featuring classic era lineup rocking out. And you get a hardcover book, including rare photos and essays from those who were there. So here is what you get with the Kill 'Em All. Let's see. You get
Nick Gage coming to your house.
You get
It's a Kill 'Em All tour.
You get the Kill 'Em All vinyl. You also get live at Escape Ballard in Paris, France. You also get Jump in the Fire, Kill 'Em All CD, interview and radio IDs, rough mixes from the vault, bootleg tracks, and a Whiplash remix. Live at GB's Rock 3, live at Keystone, Palo Alto, California, and Metallica live at the Metro in Chicago, which was August 12th, 1983. So that's all the shit you get with just buying the Kill 'Em All reissue. And then Ride the Lightning, obviously, you get the album remastered. You get the vinyl live at the Hollywood Palladium. You get vinyl Creeping Death, the CD Ride the Lightning, more interviews, more demos and rough mixes, live at the Kabuki Theater in San Francisco, live at the Lycum Theater in London, live at Castle Donington in the UK, and live at Metal Hammer Festival in Germany, and then live on MTV's Day on the Green in Oakland, California. So that's a lot of shit. You got these box sets.
That is a lot.
I can only imagine what they're going to charge for said box sets. Because let's not forget, it is Metallica, and James thoroughly loves money.
Oh, absolutely. Him and Lars love their money.
They do, and I won't fault them for it. They are still, in my opinion, one of the greatest metal bands in the world. With the exception of Saint Anger and the trash can that Lars used as a snare drum in that album, and whatever Lulu was, I forgive those two albums because the rest of the catalog is really good.
You know, I actually like Saint Anger.
Do you?
I like it. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite,
but
it's not bad.
But it's there. Like you listen to it if it's on.
It's in my 10-disc changer in the truck.
Jeff Cox, Metallica expert.
Death Magnetic, the follow-up 5 years after, was definitely a lot better.
Yeah.
Was a whole lot better. But they still haven't been able to touch that magic of the first 4 albums.
Oh no. Not at all.
Three with Cliff Burton, 1 with Jason Newsted.
Definitely. I mean,
they haven't been able to retouch that.
No, and they never will.
But that's just my opinion.
And I mean, it's at one point in time when you're in a band like Metallica, you have to ask yourself: do we record another album, or just go out on tour and play the old shit? Because if I'm going to see Metallica, I don't want to hear new shit. Because I like their old stuff more than anything that they put out in the last couple of years. I want to hear the Ride the Lightning stuff, Ride the Lightning and Kill 'Em All, and the Black Album, and Fuel, and Load and Reload and stuff like that. I mean, at one point in time, when you hit the age they are, it should just be all right. We're going to tour once a year, once a year, once every 2 years. People will still come pay to see us because we're Metallica.
If they came around here every year, every 2 years, I'd be there.
Yeah.
Just like, Motley Crue just retired, but I was Motley Crue every year.
Exactly.
And they played all the old stuff.
Did they really? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, because they didn't put a new album for how many years?
A few years, yeah.
They just played all the old shit because Vince Neil is at least smart enough to know no one's going to come and hear us play anything new.
Right.
They want to hear Home Sweet Home. They want to hear Dr. Feelgood and Girls, Girls, Girls and Smoking in the Boys' Room and whatever else we put in between.
Right.
But speaking of Vince Neil,
plus Vince Neil can't run around on stage like he used to either.
No, he can't.
His natural D shape has gotten a little bit too big for him to run around.
Twisted Sister frontman Dee Snider addressed the touchy issue of Motley Crue vocalist Vince Neil's vehicular manslaughter, saying he's baffled by the fact that the murderer singer didn't get any serious jail time. What he's referring to is the infamous 1984 accident. Back then, Finnish hard rock band Hanoi Rocks were touring across North America. Upon arriving in LA on December 8th, drummer Nicholas Dingley and the remainder of the band, except singer Michael Monroe, visited Neil's home. They partied for hours, and then Neil and Razzie decided to go to a local liquor store in Neil's car. Vince drove. He was drunk, lost control of the car, resulting in a crash with an oncoming vehicle. The two women who were in the other car got seriously injured and suffered brain damage, while Dingley was killed. Vince was charged with vehicular manslaughter and driving under the influence of alcohol with a 0.17 level of alcohol in his blood, well above the California's 0.10 legal limit at the time. In July 1986, LA Supreme Court sentenced Vince to 30 days in jail, 5 years probation, and $2.6 million in retribution to the victims of the crash, and 200 hours of community service. He got out in 15 days for good behavior. Ultimately, Motley Crue dedicated their third album, Theater of Pain, to Razzle. Snyder now tells Yahoo Music about how out of control things were back then and how he doesn't care. about some of the fans being discouraged that Twisted Sister weren't the real deal in terms of extreme partying habits. Vince Neil could go out and literally kill someone in a car accident. There were 2 other women who were in a van permanently crippled from the famous car accident that killed Razzle from Hanoi Rocks, and people are cool with that. They're like, yeah, all right, rock and roll, and the guy didn't do anything serious, do any serious jail time. I'm like, really? He is a murderer. I don't get that at all. So, yeah, I mean, this obviously this car crash happened when either before I was born or I was a few months old at the time. But yeah, so I really can't say much in regards to because I wasn't around. But from what I'm seeing, I mean, yeah, there should have been possibly a bit of jail time. That's
Yeah, I was a freshman in high school when that happened, and we were kind of like, "That's all he's going to get for that."
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, the punishment should have been more than that, definitely.
a bit.
But yeah, I'm not the judge, jury, or executioner, so
Yeah, well, they had money. Just like the guy that fell down and his penis went into the girl.
My bad.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Remember? And he had
Yep.
money and it got
He
pushed
fell.
off to the side.
exactly. That's what happened.
He tripped and he fell.
Right.
You know,
It could happen to
He
anybody.
tripped and
What's
fell.
going
it
on?
could.
He tripped and fell, and it just so happened that A, he had a stiffy, and B,
Well, that's
she
because
was.
he just got done doing her friend in the other room.
Yeah.
But coincidence that the other girl just happened to have nothing on, so
Yeah.
they could just
Or
slip
at least
and
no
fall in there.
underwear. You know, a skirt, no underwear on. And I mean, the angle would just be odd because I think she was like on a couch. So he had to like fall over the arm of the couch and be at the exact point that you have to be. And I've fallen over plenty of couches in my life. You can never land at the at that.
Who are you, Dick Van Dyke?
That's. But you can't land at you always either fall off to the side or you land on some sideways angle because you're trying to catch yourself.
Yeah.
This dude landed and somehow managed to fall inside of another person. What are you writing?
That just
down?
takes talent.
I say stage dive.
Yeah, stage dive into people. And that is the safest option when you're trying to fall into somebody.
It is.
I see Frank and Leonard writing love notes.
No,
yeah.
he was writing a trivia thing in case anybody calls in to get tickets. We have 15 minutes left to kill, so again, the phone number to call in is 856-330-4749. If somebody wants to win a pair of these, and as a matter of fact, I'll give you a choice. You get a choice of either both my Valentine tickets or Under Oath tickets. Doesn't really matter which one because we have those 2 pairs of tickets to give away.
And a baby.
And Baby Metal, but we'll figure out what to do with those when the time comes. Because apparently, from what I'm hearing, nobody likes Baby Metal. Has anybody heard of the awesome concert that has been announced for the Tower Theater in Philly?
No.
The Generation Axe concert. And
The deodorant?
no, not the deodorant. But no, yeah, there's a concert that was just announced, and it's going to be in Philadelphia. I believe it's May 20th, I think is the day that it's going to be in the area. I'm not really 100% sure. And here we go here. It's actually going to be in Philly on May 5th at the Tower Theater. And it is the Generation Axe Tour. And it will feature, let's see, we have Tosin Abasi, Nuno Betancourt, Yinghui Malmsteen, Zach Wilde, and Steve Vai.
Wow.
So I'm not really sure how it's working. It's a unique performance of 5 fiercely talented guitar players coming together to create a 6-string extravaganza that's sure to amaze and delight. The fan experience will go way beyond simply gathering 5 guitarists on one stage to jam. Each tour stop will include a variety of collaborations by the 5 players, including everyone performing together as one cohesive band with a rhythm section, including Pete Griffin and, on bass and Nick Marinovich on keys. Vi, Wild, Malmsteen, Betancourt, and Abasi will perform songs from their various catalogs and join forces with on some well-known songs, making this tour a rare tour experience even more special. Generation Axe VIP package will be offered, giving fans access to these guitar masters and exclusive one of a kind memorabilia. The front row package, including a meet and greet package and a VIP tour package, will be available. For more information, visit Generation X, that is axe.com, for information. Again, that's
Hold on, I gotta ask you something.
that show will be in Philadelphia on May the 5th, and so yeah, it's gonna be in my opinion, it's gonna be an awesome. It's gonna be a pretty awesome show.
I saw something recently that Green Jelly is going to be around for our concert.
Green Jelly?
Yeah, Green Jelly. They sing some good songs, but somebody brought up the point they might as well go back to calling themselves Green Jello because they originally made to change their name because Jello was afraid of tarnishing their reputation.
Yeah,
but they think Bill Cosby has done taking care of that.
Yeah, he
And
has.
It's been suggested
Pretty
that
sure.
Green Jelly can go
I'm
back
pretty sure
to calling
that
themselves Green Jello.
I'm pretty sure Bill's start. Yeah, go ahead and go back to the name Green Jello because I've already kind of fucked us over to begin with anyway. So it's all
Kung
right.
Fu Necktie Party in Philadelphia, Green Jelly.
Speaking of Kung Fu Necktie, I gotta bring this up real quick. Was every Friday they do a trauma film there?
Yeah, well, that's what this is. Green Jelly's supposed to perform at that.
And I believe we just I want to pull up the thing here. Let's see.
They sing a song called "Little Pigs, Little Pigs."
Let me in.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
So
There you go.
I'm trying to find the.
They also sing a song "Shitty Shit Man."
Shitty shit man.
Shitty
No,
shit man. Shitty shit man. We love you.
No,
I shitty love shitty.
That's Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, okay. Not the same.
No,
Is somebody, what the?
that's her spinning her phone around.
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby.
I
So
thought she was pleasuring herself. Oh, it
The
sounded like,
Adam Sandler version of that.
it sound
I haven't heard
like that old Saturday Night Live
You've heard it.
episode with
You've
the
seen
bees.
The Wedding Singer.
Yes.
He's
Not a
buzzing
long
off.
time,
He's
I don't
buzzing
remember
off.
it.
That's a classic movie.
All right, real quick. I gotta bring up some of these shows as well. Whereas our buddies at Underground Arts on.
Turn that off.
Oh, God damn it. Let's see here. Where's my list of shows?
You keep playing with it, it's gonna fall off.
Let's see. Bonfire presents Susan Westenhofer and Andrea Nardello on Saturday, February 20th at 7 p.m. Foxtrot and Get Down with the Binary C in Modern Color on February 26th, which is a Friday. Cathapalooza benefit show for our friend and punk rock empress Kathleen Mullaney, featuring Cream Circus, Stepping Razor, Photon Band, Weird Hot, Sonic, Shockum, and Suffocox. There you go, Suffocox. Which will be on Saturday the 27th. March 4th, you have American Nightmare Burner with Death. American Nightmare with Burn and Burn with Death Before Dishonor, Breakaway, and True Love. Let's see here. You would have Earthless with Ecstatic Vision on March 19th. On March 23rd, you have Mac Sabbath. Those of you who are unaware of who Mac Sabbath is, Mac Sabbath is a Black Sabbath cover band, but they play all their songs about McDonald's. The lead singer is Ronald McDonald. Grimace is on bass. The Hamburger is on drums, and I can't remember who's on guitar. I can't remember who's on bass guitar. But
And all their songs are
yeah, they're more or less. I'm gonna see if I can pull up at least one of them, because all the songs they're Black Sabbath instrumentals, but the lyrics they change to.
I've never heard of Max Sabbath.
Like McDonald's. Let's see, because you have.
I've heard of a couple other Black Sabbath tribute bands, but I never heard of Max Sabbath.
Like you have Sweet Beef, which is obviously Sweet Leaf.
Sweet Leaf.
Yeah, you have Nibble, which I believe is I can't remember what song that is.
That would be a takeoff of NIB.
Yeah, NIB, Nativity in Black, and then you have Chicken for the Slaves
instead of Children of the Grave.
Yeah, let's see, More Ribs, which is War Pigs. Let's see. If,
Generals gathered in their masses.
Lord of the Swirl.
I see Mayor McCheese playing guitar.
That's what it is. Mary McCheese playing guitar. That's what it is. Thank you. Frying pan. Pair of buns. So yeah, I'll play a quick clip of
Grimace is on bass.
yeah, Grimace is on
I can't see who
bass.
the drummer is.
I'm pretty sure drummer is the Hamburglar. So this is Frying Pan, which I believe is Iron Man. So, but I've actually never heard
Frying.
I've actually never heard them. Like, if you want to look at this, like they are legitimately in. Like they are legitimately in McDonald's.
And you said they're playing where and when?
At the Underground Arts, and it's on the 23rd of March.
The Hamburglar is the drummer, but he looks like Peter Quick.
I'm going to put this in my calendar because I think this might be an interesting thing to go see. Yeah, that's a Wednesday night.
Yes, it is.
I love the special effects. That's awesome.
I know, right?
I just think it's cool that Ronald McDonald is on stage and he's got a cape on.
Yeah,
like Ozzy used to wear.
and he has
back in
the Ozzy
70s,
like
yeah.
tassels on his arms. A big red curly hair gave that customer quite a scare. So that's
Grimace looks like he's stoned.
that's a taste of Max Sabbath.
Max Sabbath. It's so obvious, but I can't believe I haven't come up with that. It's
I know,
so
right?
Genius.
Isn't it? It's such a
It's a shame it's on a Wednesday night.
You got War Pigs on there too. The War Pigs one.
yeah.
Play a clip of that. too.
Play the War Pigs.
I need to hear that.
That was let's see, where was the that was More Ribs, I believe, was the was the War Pigs.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be.
Ooh, this is even better quality. Imagine that.
And that's like how they had the big curtain that's going to come down, dropping over the stage.
Yeah.
Like, dear God, man, this is fucking amazing. This is brilliant. We actually may have tickets to give away for these guys too.
Yeah, this is actually.
We gotta get some of that. Yeah. We gotta get in on this. That's pretty sold out. Does it say what venue that is?
No, it does not.
Nah. Okay, I lied about the audio quality.
Yeah, let's see if we can kind of. Here comes Ronald. Like, these guys have a sold out fucking show,
They
man.
do.
That's a problem.
Yeah, the people are cheering like they've seen
it's
this
not. It's a
before.
gimmick.
What was it?
The children gather after classes.
I like how Mary McCheese has like horns coming out of his face.
Those are tusks.
Yes.
You know what else has tusks?
What?
Warthogs.
They do.
Warthogs have tusks.
These guys, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, the people are cheering for him and like hollering and the whole nine.
And the music was pretty much spot on too. So
Yeah.
that's always a big thing.
Like I wonder if they actually had to go to Ozzy and to Geezer and Tony and get permission because they're using they're essentially parodying their music.
Right. They're
And-
basically doing a Weird Al version.
Yeah, but can you imagine pitching that idea to Black Sabbath? Like, yeah, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sing our versions of your songs, but they're all going to be about McDonald's food, and we're all going to be dressed as McDonald's mascots on stage.
Hey, we got a call.
Do we really? Who the hell's calling it?
Well, answer.
We got ourselves
I'm
tickets.
I'm winning. There we go.
Works.
All right, and put her on. And Verge Radio. Who is this?
Mark.
Mark?
Is it Mark B? Is it Mark B?
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
Ah.
How you doing, Marky Mark?
Oh man! So, are you calling in to try and win a pair of our tickets?
I would.
You are. All right. What show do you want? Do you want Under Oath or Bullet for My Valentine?
Hold on, he's got to discuss it with his wife.
She's not here. I guess Bullet.
Bullet. All right. Frank, you have the trivia question over there.
All right, Mark. This is a real brain teaser. You got to think about this one. What does the word Lego come from?
I have no idea, Frank.
You have no idea.
That's a shame.
We got another trivia question or something.
We might. I was ready to do two trivia questions.
All right.
Well, if you're listening live or listening to the show live right now, no. See, I was going to ask like literally what band we were just talking about.
Yeah, that'd have been great.
That would have been great. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold for just a second while I find another question for you. Hold on, just a second. All right, man. It's put on hold for you to answer. Actually, let's put it on this. Put on the queue things. Maybe he'll still be able to hear me through the queue. So let's see if we find another random trivia question. Frank, that's your job. You're gonna do it while I do the same thing.
All righty.
So let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do another one of the.
So I'm assuming then that not only would they have to talk to Black Sabbath, they would also have to talk to McDonald's.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah,
And that must be hard because they did change the characters.
They'd probably get away with both
Frank, you're not supposed to be talking.
on the fact that it's a parody.
That could be.
Well, the members are known as Ronald Osborne, Slayer McCheese, Grimalis, and Cat Burglar.
and I just like to play on words. It's fucking great. All right, so should we do a couple more of these? Same as always, 3 right out of 5.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, we'll do 3 out of 5 of these things. All right, let's bring him. Yeah, bring him back. Mark, you still there?
I'm clear.
Could you hear us while I was talking?
No.
No. Okay. This system here works like shit. Oh, I know why I hit the wrong fucking button. That's probably why it wasn't working. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you 3 plot films or plot descriptions that are explained incredibly bad, and all you got to do is guess at least 3 correct. If you guess 3 correct, you win the pair of tickets for both our only pair of tickets for Bullet for My Valentine.
Okay.
All right, so here's the first one. A boy befriends a bearded hermit and 2 gay robots, goes into space, snogs his sister, and kills his dad.
I have no idea.
That was Star Wars. All right, let's see. Do this one here. Reclusive weirdo and his mutant employees lure children into his factory with sweets and then dispose of them one by one.
Emphasis on the sweets there, Marky Mark.
Yeah, it's Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
All right,
Yay. Ding, ding.
all right. So you gotta get what? 2 more right now. It was 4. There's 3
2 more,
left.
Yeah.
There's 3 left. You gotta get at least 2 of these right. A very old-looking teenage girl wears hot pants and learns to smoke to win her boyfriend back, and then they sing.
I have no idea.
Where's my? There it is. That was Grease. Christ! All right, you gotta get these last 2 right. I hope you do. So let's do this one. Patrick Stewart sets up a school for dangerous adolescents where none of the staff have any teaching qualifications.
Wait, Mark, do you know who Patrick Stewart is?
No.
You're asking the wrong guy movie questions.
Yeah, I know. I
Think Captain Picard.
yeah, but it's not that.
Yes, I understand it.
Yes.
That's, maybe if he gets that picture in his head, he might figure out.
Patrick Stewart
Where-
sets up a school for dangerous adolescents where none of the staff have any teaching qualifications. There's been what, 4 of these movies now? Four movies and like 3 spin-offs.
I have no idea, man.
All right, I got a trivia question for you,
It was X-Men, by the way.
Mark. Where was the bloodiest battle of the Civil War held in Pennsylvania?
Gettysburg.
There you go.
See, you didn't want to ask him like, shit like that. I brought that. Like, yeah, let's do those things, Frank. So that's
It was my fault.
it was.
Oh, we gonna give it to him?
Yeah, we'll give it to him. All right, just send your information over to Frank, and you'll have the pair of tickets for you. The show is I can't remember the exact day. I had nothing up to prepare myself for this. But the show is at the Electric Factory, and the tickets will be for you at the box office. Just reach out to Frank with the information, and he'll get it over to me, and I'll make sure you're all set up.
All right. Thank you.
Not a problem. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Well, that will close the show out for us for
Thank
today.
God, I got a headache after that.
So here's what we're gonna do. One last minute plugs. Where's my paper at?
Oh, while you're doing that, tomorrow night
I got a
we
couple
will
plugs
be
for you
at
while you're-
Corolla's.
Yes.
Celebrating Ryan Kelly's birthday and
Yes.
doing our bloodshed karaoke.
Yeah, come on out and hang
9
out with
o'clock.
us.
That's right. Come and meet us.
She's
Hang out.
literally the best bartender on the planet.
I have paper.
I don't. She's a bartender. She's a waitress.
Waitress, bartender, both. No, she does both.
I have paper here.
It's always a good time at Corolla, so come on out.
Give us see our
And you get to do karaoke with Chuck D.
yes. So here's what we have. One more time, check out Vape General, located in Burlington and High Street, across from Mr. Tattoo. Over 100 flavors and new mods every week is a different special. I have the I Just Kit and Skyline flavor, but they have numerous different flavors. And if you don't want a tasty flavor like something like that, you can still get ones that taste like Marlboros or Newports or anything along those lines. So go check them out. Tell them Verge of Sanity Radio sent you, and say hi to Travis for us.
And if you're looking for a creepy little doll to give to your significant other, we know Valentine's Day already passed, but you screwed up that holiday, so you might as well get prepared for the next one. If you want to get a nice little creepy crocheted doll, you can go to, oh man, it broke, Blee Studios on Etsy.com. That is www.etsy.com/shop/Blee Studios, and you can get a nice little creepy doll. She has Pinhead, there's Freddy, and a couple other ones. I think she might even have a creeper. Oh, Cthulhu. That's one of the favorites. You can get a nice little crocheted Cthulhu, and she has some other art on there. So help an artist out and help further her career and aspirations.
I just found out she has somebody else in there too.
Oh yeah.
And his name is John C.
So
You got another plug?
I can't have that button. I can't have that button
No, you
anymore.
can't.
'Cause I'm gonna keep hitting it.
She has a crocheted John Cena.
She does not have a crochet John
She does
Cena
not have a crochet button
yet.
I need every reason to hit that button. I do. Follow us on Twitter at Verge_Radio. On Instagram, Verge_Radio. You can find us on Spreaker as well. Verge_Radio starting next week. You can listen to us. I believe it'll be uploaded in a couple days on Out of Your Head Radio.
Thanks, Adam.
Yes, thank you, Adam. Yeah, start next
Adam
week.
Ginsberg, Twitch Productions, Macabre Fair.
Yes.
Macabre Fair Film Festival, Haunt Fair coming up in August.
And starting next week, we're going to have our buddy Jeff Scott in here doing some video. We'll be back to our live stream.
What?
What?
Was that one word?
What, Jeff Scott?
Buddy.
What?
Buddy.
Yeah, our buddy.
Who's buddy?
Jeffy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeffy.
But he'll be in here
That's fighting
doing.
words.
He'll be in here doing a live videoing for us. We'll be on Periscope next week. So much awesome shit happening. And I know you got one more plug for us.
Oh yeah, every week.
Yeah, I know. So go ahead, get it out of the way now.
If you're looking for a DJ in the Philadelphia area or anywhere, I'll travel. If you're looking for a DJ or a photo booth at your next event, whether it be a wedding or private party, doesn't matter. Contact me and at Mark 3 Entertainment. You can find me at DJ Frank Staff on Facebook. Send me a message and we'll hook you up with some music, some lighting, and even a photo booth. That's Mark 3 Entertainment. The music that you love, the soundtrack to your memories.
It's such a phone sex voice.
It is.
That was my other job. That's my actual DJ voice. Like
the one that's not Cuddles.
Yeah, the one that's not Cuddles. But see, well, when you're DJing, you got to have the voice. You're out here, you're hyping it up, and then you got to come in and hug the microphone. And we're going to listen to a couple tunes by Hall & Oates.
Here's Boys to Men for you.
Here's Simon and Garfunkel's Sound of Silence. You like that? Jeff
good,
Cox loves it.
That was good. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say, it's time for you guys to get cheek to cheek.
Time to get cheek to cheek.
And if that doesn't work, turn around.
Here's a tune. Here's a tune by Eric Clapton. And find your lover and come out onto the dance floor and let's make some memories.
That's. I think that should be your voice for at least one whole day on the show.
Oh yeah, I can
just do that for the whole 2 hours.
The Mike Huggin voice. The whole time.
Yeah, the Mike Huggin voice. But as you're reading these fucked up stories,
as I'm reading the fucked up stories.
Yeah. It'd be great.
Well, I have to come in and come out. You gotta crescendo it and descendo, but we can do that. We can do the DJ voice for the whole thing.
Do me a favor, use that voice and talk about and basically talk about that dude that was trying to rape the people. I kind of want to hear how that's gonna.
Where was he from?
Texas.
Well, everybody, we got a story, some hot news in from Texas. It looks like somebody was trying to have some relations with their neighborhood-friendly pit bull. It looks like he got a little some deli meat, was it?
Yeah,
he got some
packaged meat.
Packaged meat, and he tried to woo his date into a beautiful night, a beautiful, glorious night, and it kind of backfired of him when the pit bull wasn't quite receptive. And it didn't end well for him, but our thoughts and prayers go out to him, and hopefully he gets better soon, and hopefully he gets committed to a mental institution, because a man like that certainly deserves some special treatment.
And here's when doves cry for him. No, and now who let the dogs out?
Yeah, and now here's the Baja Men with who let the dogs out. Everybody was on the party was jumping.
That should be, if I had given you that story to read, I would have had the Baja Men queued up and ready to go.
Well, one of the times, because occasionally we do just a music, just a music show. We'll do that one time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We'll have fun with it. We'll play a fucked up story, play a song, play a fucked up story, play a song, and we'll have fun with it.
Like a song that will, for whatever reason, match the story 100%. So that is all the show we have for you this week. Make sure you follow us and all the different social media things I mentioned. Make sure if you see us out and about, especially Corollas tomorrow night for starting at 9 p.m. Come over and say hi to us. Come say hi, sing karaoke, do a duet with Cuddles. Doesn't really matter to us. Just come out and say hi, enjoy a couple drinks, and say hi to our and so wish happy birthday to the birthday girl tomorrow night. Other than that,
and remember, the secret word is boulder holders.
Yes, boulder holders. The secret word of the night tomorrow. And we'll see you guys next Thursday.
If you come out to Corollas and tell us the secret word, say, I heard this on Verge of Sanity Radio. The secret password is boulder holders. We will give you a pair of tickets.
Yes, we'll give you a pair of tickets for Under Oath. We have to come to Corollas tomorrow night. Walk up to any one of us, either myself.
I'll even buy you a shot.
Frank, Jeff. If Commissioner Cox is there, walk up to him. Walk up to any of us. Verge of Sanity Radio told me that the secret password is boulder holders. You win a pair of tickets for Under Oath. It's that simple. So come on out, have fun with us tomorrow night. Come hang out. Other than that, stay safe, guys. See you later. Take care. We'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I should literally see you next Thursday.
That's true. Well, you'll see us. We won't see you.
Exactly. All right, guys. Have a good night. Be safe.
Right on, motherfuckers!